What's going on, guys? It's Hector here with Vapin Lizards, and today we have another kit review, and this one's wonderful. I've been enjoying it 100% since I got it. I got it about 4 to 5 days ago, and it's been working wonderful. Barely will have anything bad to say in this review for you guys. So let's get right to it with the Evic-VTC Mini Tron kit. So as always, you're gonna go ahead and go down close, check the device out, see the compartments, setups, specs, and all that good stuff. We're gonna come up top as always, vape it, talk about flavor, pros and cons, and wrap it up. So let's go down low and check the device out. So here it is, guys. This is a little box that it came in. I do not know for a fact if we got this little nice sleeve with it just because we got it on Christmas time, but we did, so don't quote me on that. I do not know if we always come like that with a little nice Merry Christmas sleeve there. That's how it looks like, guys. And here it is the package. It obviously brings you your battery, your Evic-VTC Mini. It brings you the Tron tank. You're gonna have one nickel coil head, one titanium coil head, and one regular, Canthal, I'm assuming, coil head in there, a USB cable, your manual and warranty, and some extra rings for your tank that I'll get into that in a minute. So right here we have little user manual, very informative. That's how I actually learn how to use the device. I try to stay away from videos because people have their own opinion about things, so I just read through this. I know how to use devices already, so it's kind of self-explanatory, but some things are new and they're there, and it's very nice and informative. You have here your warranty card that they give you. Your battery will be right here, but I'm using it right now, so it's over there. You pull this little thing out. You got this other little thing over here, and there inside you're gonna have your USB cable where your tank comes in. It's sitting in there with a little plastic wrapper with this one sitting right in there. This is the nickel coil head, is colored with a blue rubber band. Here I had the titanium with a red rubber band around it, but I took it out because I never tried titanium, so I put here my regular Canthal one, took it out of the tank and used the titanium, but it comes in these little packages. And these are the rubber bands I'm talking about. I lost the red one this past weekend, but I'll show you how they go in the tank and how they look. Before we move on, this is the tip that it brings. I'm using my own because I don't really like this one too much, but we'll get into that later once we go up top. So let's get into the device itself. Here it is. Let me wipe it off. So here it is. The Evic-VTC Mini with the Tron tank on top. There's two versions of the Tron. We have only one version, the one with the screen on it. There's another version with no screen for your juice. It only has a little thing up here, and you can tilt it and see your juice. It's like a transparent, just like this, but it's on the top right there, and that's how you can see your liquid. We don't have that one. We just have this one. You got your box set up. The atomizer itself, guys, the atomizer is 22 millimeters in diameter, 56.60 millimeters in height. Your battery is 82 millimeters, 22.20 millimeters over here, and then on the side right here is 38.20 millimeters. Obviously the box itself, it goes to 1 to 75 watts. I'll show you that in a second. I have to change the setups. So it goes all the way to 75, down to, it should go down to 1, and it'll take a little bit, but that goes to that. The resistance for wire on this, if we're gonna run an atomizer or a coil head, the lowest you can do is a 0.1 all the way to 3.5 ohms. For the temperature portion of things, you can go all the way from 0.05 to 1.0 ohms for the temperature. It goes from 100 to 315 Celsius, and on the Fahrenheit side, it goes from 200 to 600 degrees degrees. The device itself, the tanks hold about 4 mils of liquid, and the kits come in black, white, gray, gold, cyan, and red. So you got 6 different options to choose from for your setup as a whole. The displays over here on the top for the options of what to run. Obviously, you can see I'm using it on titanium. It runs nickel, stainless steel, regular power, and bypass. Obviously, you know already it's a wattage and temperature device. What's it called? The airflow that they put in here, it's a new technology I'm gonna go with. The airflow, it's in there, so the air comes through here and then goes through the coil head to the top, so you can adjust it like right here. As you can see, I'm turning it, and you adjust it all the way, really nice and tight, or fully open. Right there, that's closed. That's closed. That's open. Like I said, it's a lot better than the Evic-VTC Mini, because you got a better display area for your juice, so you can keep track of that and see where your juice is sitting at. So that's a really good plus and good addition that they did compared to the other one. The coil heads, I forgot to mention, they're CL coil heads, and the Kentha one, the regular coil head, it's CL. It's a CL 1.0. Then you got a titanium one, which is the one I'm using right now. It's a 0.4, and then you got a nickel that is 0.2. So to turn off the device is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it on. To lock your device, it's plus up and down the wattage. This is key lock. Press them again together. Unlocked. To get into the menu, you do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna start flashing, and if you hit the wattage down button, it's gonna take you down to adjust the wattage, to adjust your ohm, to set your ohms, to your puffs, and the amount of seconds that you've been puffing on your device. And then you hit it again, and it goes back up top. If you hit the wattage up, it's gonna take you through the different setups: titanium, stainless steel, power, bypass, nickel, back to titanium. And if whatever you want to set, no matter where you're at that you want to set, hit the power, boom, and it sets. You got your charging port right there. It's pretty obvious, but I'll point it out just in case. Get your battery compartment right there, nice and smooth cap, nice and tight, doesn't come off. I can actually hold the device to the top, but it won't come off. But it's easy to take out, easy to put back on, so that's a good thing right there. Also, for the display screen right here, right there you have your temperature, temperature and nickel, whatever, all those temperature things displaying right there. Right on the bottom you got your wattage, as you can see. Then you got your resistance and your current. Moving down to the bottom, you get the amount of puffs you're taking, and then further down, all the way down, you got the time, and it's in seconds, and it just tells you how many seconds you have puffed on it while holding the power button. So the rubber bands that I was talking about, there's a little groove right there for with open space, and you can put your rubber bands right there. So you can see I put the white one. I like the red one, but I lost it by mistake, so I'm using this one for now. And it's like a little, it's something you can just add on there to just give it a little more life. If I had the red one with my red drip tip, red, black, and gray, it would look a lot better, but I don't have it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a little rubber band. It just goes right there, and you can just take it off anytime you want. Just peel it back, and it should come off like so. Just take it off if you don't like it. Put it back in your box or whatnot. But that was it for this part, guys. Let's go back up top and let's vape it for a little bit. So there were the close-up, guys. Hope you got enough information about it. So now let's jump into the vapor testing. So let's test it out real quick. So you can see, guys, it produces quite a nice amount of vapor density. um, I have it kind of high, 550 degrees, because that's how I like it. I like it a lot warmer and more, get more vapor out of it. Yeah, sacrifice juice, but that's not a biggie for me. I like a lot of vapor, and I get awesome flavor, amazing flavor with this titanium. I haven't tried the other ones yet because I haven't broke this one in 100%. I've only been using it for about 3 to 4 days, so it's not really fully broken in, but so far I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have to play with the other ones, but I know how nickel vapes, I know how regular Canthal vapes. I never tried titanium, so that's why I have this one up here, as you can see, as you've seen in the close-ups. So let's jump into the pros and cons. Let's go with the cons. I always like to start with the cons because it's always the boo-boo part. The drip that it brings, I kept it out. I really don't enjoy that drifted too much, just because it's a little too thin. It just feels like, I'm vaping on a like a really one of those old school starter kits. Well, they still sell, but the really starter kits, the pen style, I just feel like I'm vaping on that, and it just isn't satisfying me enough. So I have my own drip tip on it. Another one is the battery life on it. It's not that great, I guess, with the bright, nice, bright screen. I mean, out of every good, there's a bad. Super nice, bright, white screen, very informative screen, but a lot of things in there is going to drain more battery, obviously. And obviously, me running at a 75 watt, which is the max, and at 550 degrees, is going to drain more battery. But I've been using it since I started this video. I popped in a brand new, fresh battery, and it's already showing some gap there. For pros, love the new tank, way better than the other one. How it vapes, and also how it shows your liquid out. It's more, you can see your liquid. The other one had 3 little slots, like, vertical slots coming down, and you couldn't really see your liquid too much. Here is nice and clear to see what your liquid level is at. The fact that the screen displays the wattage and the temperature very nice and large, so you can keep an eye on that. It's kind of like the more important thing on that screen. It's your wattage and your temperature, and how easy it is to pop this out. No effort whatsoever. Easy to pop out, easy to put back in. And the build quality on this, it feels good on the hands. A little too squarey, but it still feels really good in the hands for me. If you had a bigger hand than what I did, it'll be a lot more comfortable for you. But I like how it feels, how it just, everything is covered but the tank. I love that fact that it's so small in a stealthy mode, as we say. But that was it for the pros and cons, guys. Well, also, I forgot to say, at least with the titanium coil, flavor is outstanding, and vapor density, it's outstanding as well. Forgot to say that. But overall, it's a great device, a great kit for the price. I will go ahead and buy this kit any day, just because of the fact that you have a lot of things, especially with that airflow here. How it's like all stealthy, and it's like a new style, and I like when new things. I like things that are not like everybody has, or that got 10 different companies have the same thing. I like uniqueness, and I like things that are just not a trend, unique things, and that's very unique, and it pops out there too, and I love that about it. But yeah, overall a great kit, guys. I totally recommend it for anyone that's vaping out there that wants to get a nice stealthy tank setup. So that was it for this review, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. If you stick till the end, and even if you only watch 2 seconds, thank you for that. I want to thank Vapin for having me doing this review, and until next time, vape safe.